How can you write a percent greater than 100 as a fraction and as a decimal? Think about this question during the lesson. Jan and Kim built model cars for a science project. Kim's car traveled 140% as far as Jan's car. How can you write 140% as a fraction and as a decimal? The distance Jan's car traveled represents the whole, or 100%. What is represented as 140% in the problem? How do you know that Kim's car traveled farther than Jan's car? The distance Kim's car traveled is represented as 140% in the problem. Kim's car traveled farther than Jan's car because 140% is greater than 100%. Write 140% as a fraction compared to 100. What is the numerator?
Select your answer.
140% equals 140 100ths. Use division to write an equivalent fraction. 140% can be written as 140 100ths or 7/5. Why will the fraction form of a percent greater than 100 always have a numerator greater than the denominator?
The fraction equivalent of a percent greater than 100 has a numerator greater than the denominator.
%100 is equivalent to 100 parts out of 100, or 100 100ths. A percent greater than 100 will have a numerator greater than 100, yet the denominator will still be 100. You can use reasoning to write 140% as a decimal. You can also use division to write 140% as a decimal. %140 can be written as 1 4/10. A decimal value greater than 1 will always be a percent greater than 100%. Why is a decimal value greater than 1 always a percent greater than 100%? A decimal value greater than 1 has more than 100 hundredths, so the equivalent percent will be greater than 100%. Now you know how to write a percent greater than 100 as a fraction and as a decimal.